Azure Firewall is a cloud-native service provided by Microsoft. You will deploy a separate firewall for each region or virtual network, and they will work together to protect your cloud deployment as a whole. However, as your enterprise footprint grows, you may soon find yourself having to manage dozens or hundreds of firewalls. And that's where Barracuda Cloud Security Guardian comes in. Barracuda Cloud Security Guardian orchestrates, automates, and radically simplifies configuration and management across all your Azure firewalls. Using Cloud Security Guardian, you can now orchestrate Azure firewall deployment and manage policies. Shared policies allow you to create firewall rules shared by one or more firewalls. Deploying new firewall with shared rules is radically simple. Here we have an external firewall policy for all firewalls. By clicking on the rules, you now see the RDP block and SSH block from any destination and source. This is to block all RDP and SSH access through the firewall. And on domain rules, you can see a list of allowed domains. Let's go ahead and deploy a new firewall with the external firewall policy. While deploying a new firewall, start from the pre-created policy, enter a name for the firewall, choose a deployment location, and finally choose the firewall and network configuration. Validate the configuration before deployment and click Deploy. This will deploy a new firewall in the selected region. Once the deployment is complete, the status shows up as ready. You can view your firewall in Azure. Click on the deployed firewall to check the shared rules, i.e. the external firewall rules. You can now see your shared network rules and your application rules from external firewall shared policy. Additionally, you can configure local rules specific to a firewall. For example, if you want to allow SSH to a specific IP address. You can configure an SSH rule from your subnet to a destination IP. Or, if you wish to configure NAT rules to allow web traffic coming inbound through your firewall to an internal server. Azure Firewall lets you securely transition to a modern, cloud-based network infrastructure with all the business agility it provides. And Barracuda makes it easy to centrally manage your growing security infrastructure in the cloud.